Today is the 10th day of the 7th month in the 9th year of Channel Group, August 17, 2021. To begin our day, let's offer our respect and gratitude to our Heavenly Parent and true parents of heaven, earth, and all humankind. Chanjin champunim ke tongbe Pero let us recite Family Pledge number 1. Our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges to seek our original homeland and build the kingdom of Heavenly Parent on earth and in heaven, the original ideal of creation by centering on true love. 2. Our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges to represent and become central to heaven and earth by attending the Heavenly Parent and true parents. We pledge to perfect the beautiful family way of filial sons and daughters in our family, patriots in our nation, saints in the world, and divine sons and daughters in heaven and on earth by centering on true love. 3. Our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges to perfect the 4 great realms of heart, the 3 great kingships and realm of the royal family by centering on true love. 4. Our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges to build the universal family encompassing heaven and earth, which is Heavenly Parent's ideal of creation, and perfect the world of freedom, peace, unity, and happiness by centering on true love. 5. Our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges to strive every day to advance the unification of the spirit world and physical world as subject and object partners by centering on true love. 6. Our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges to become a family that moves heavenly fortune by embodying the Heavenly Parent and true parents, and to perfect a family that conveys heaven's blessing to our community by centering on true love. 7. Our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges through living for the sake of others to perfect a world based on the culture of heart, which is rooted in the original lineage by centering on true love. 8. Our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges, having entered the era of Channel Group, to achieve the ideal of Heavenly Parent and human beings united in love through absolute faith, absolute love, and absolute obedience, and to perfect the realm of liberation and complete freedom in the kingdom of Heavenly Parent on earth and in heaven by centering on true love.
And now to lead us with the opening prayer, may we call on Ms. Rosalea Samiliano from Family Federation for World Peace, NCR.
Please join me in prayer. Good morning to our most loving heavenly parents and victorious true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. Heavenly parents, we're so thankful and grateful for this day that you have given to us, heavenly parents. And as we start our day, we would like to invite your divine presence to be with us, heavenly parents. And may through this morning devotion of the parents, we could really learn a lot from you, heavenly parents, wherein we could receive enlightenment from you, and we could really embody and practice the learnings that we can gain through this morning devotion. And we are so thankful and grateful that despite this pandemic, you still guide and protect each and every one of us, heavenly parents. And we continuously pray for our safety, heavenly parents, especially for those brothers and sisters really working hard in the frontline mission, heavenly parents. Thank you so much for everything, for the love and the guidance that you have given to us every day. And we pray that you always protect and give us a healthy body, heavenly parents, that we could still truly do our responsibilities, heavenly parents, in many ways, heavenly parents. Thank you so much for everything. for our brothers and sisters, for all the leaders, for all the blessed families who really have the heart to really move the parents despite all the struggles, the challenges, but still because you are here with us, maybe we could really unite our hearts, our minds, and our actions, our true mother and parents, especially in establishing the Chunilguk nation here in Philippines and for the attainment of the peaceful world. And friends, once again, this I pray in Japan's name and our name, Eric Rogelio and Rosalia Samiano blessed couple Achu.
And now let's have our unison prayer. Sija. Drew. And now, brothers and sisters, let's give our morning greetings to our Heavenly Parent and true parents. Good morning, Heavenly Parent and true parents. Good morning, leaders, elders, brothers and sisters, especially those who are in the center. Please be seated. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. My name is Lady Model Carabuena, and I'm your host for today. And for our Hundoke reading, may we call on our IAYSP Bulacan officer, Mr. Jesse Mart Simon.
Please unmute. Thank you.
Hello.
Okay, good morning, leaders, brothers, and sisters. Our reading from today comes from the book Mother of Peace, a memoir by Dr. Hakja Handong. Chapter 9, God's Kingdom in Our Midst. Continuation. To live as true people in this world and enjoy eternal life in the next, we need to meet true parents. We need to meet them even while walking down the path of them. Even if we have lost all of history and our own descendants, when we meet true parents, we will regain the past and the future. We will be the true family of true parents. True parents embody the eternal word. The greatest gift of God is rebirth through His word. We can become true parents ourselves, perfected through love. Jesus said, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. my husband added one more word: love. Without love, we cannot do anything. We need to add love to this biblical text and engrave it: I am the way, and the truth, and the life, and the love. No one comes to the Father except through me. We each need this love. Every one of the nearly 8 billion people in the world needs to meet true parents on the earth. That is the purpose of the marriage blessing. The fact that true parents are with us is the fearsome yet joyful truth. Happiness is when human beings who have lost their parents find them again. There is nothing more joyful. As the true mother, only begotten daughter, and mother of the universe, I have completed all works of the providence and opened a new age. Now, we need to engrave that truth in our hearts and act upon heaven's will. Guided by the Mother of Peace, the only begotten daughter, we will receive true parent seal and achieve harmony on the path of life. Chapter 10: The Challenge of Realizing a Heavenly World. The bright continent. When you go to Africa, you will see it is rich in red and yellow hues. Some areas are covered in fertile red soil, and others were ochre-colored sand. I have been told that Africa means mother or sunlight in different languages. Unfortunately, multitudes of Africans still struggle to acquire the basic daily necessities. European colonizers exploited Africa's riches and did not invest effectively in its development. Even some who strongly believe in God enslave and enchain their fellow human beings, considering them bereft of a soul. To few lend a comforting hand or find help them find the way to live, and still fewer gave them words of Christ's love and hope of salvation. The sense of profound grief I felt when I first stepped onto Africa's soil in 1970s remains in my heart. Over the years, my husband and I sent missionaries to Africa. Rather than investing in building our own churches, the missionaries worked to assist the local population by erecting schools, opening clinics, and building factories. Their gallant efforts were humble contribution in helping to better the lives of others. Nonetheless, their altruistic endeavors did not answer the questions on everyone's mind. Africans would seek out Unification Church missionaries and pastors and ask, why do we have to live in such misery? When are true parents coming to see us? Do true parents truly love us? What do true parents think about Africa? When these heartfelt words crossed oceans and reached my ears, I felt called, and I answered by going to Africa. However, despite my best efforts, it was difficult to meet and speak with everyone I wanted to see and address the myriad complex circumstances afflicting each nation of tribe. Africa, Africa's complexity is evident in the multiplicity of faith, ethnicities, and languages throughout the continent. French-speaking Africa, English-speaking Africa, Islamic Africa, Catholic Africa, and more and more, overlaying the histories of conflicts among tribes. I prayed, how can I help heal this continent's wound and bring harmony and oneness of heart? As the decades passed, we built the foundation to bring together public sector and private sector leaders of several nations, including traditional chiefs and religious leaders, to discuss interdependence, mutual prosperity, and universal values. I cannot forget the date January 18, 2018, the day we held an inaugural 2018 Africa Summit at the Abdou International Conference Center, or SICAD, in Dakar, Senegal. The theme and our hopes were ambitious: building a heavenly Africa through in their independence, mutual prosperity, and universal values. His Excellency Macky Sall, President of the Republic of Senegal, and several former head of, of state and prime ministers, as well as current cabinet ministers, parliamentary, religious leaders, and leading figures from every sphere of society attending the summit. From Algeria in the north to South Africa in the south, 1,200 representatives from 55 nations gathered. The Universal Peace Federation was hosting its largest ever summit in Africa. While Koreans back home battled freezing winds and heavy snow, West Africa was blessed with warm breeze and the equatorial sun. When I stepped off the plane in Dakar, the sons and daughters of Africa welcomed me with great enthusiasm, holding my hands with tears of joy. Following my keynote address at the summit, many of our nonprofit organizations' transformative initiatives that were actively underway in Africa were introduced, including the Saimaul, or the New Village movement, the International Peace Highway Project, and the Sanhak Peace Prize. Furthermore, through our sponsorship, the International Association of Parliamentarians for Peace, the Interreligious Association for Peace and Development, and the International Association of Traditional Rulers or Chiefs for Peace and Prosperity were launched. June.
Ju, thank you so much, Mr. Desimart Simon, for that wonderful reading of our True Mother's memoir. And now for the 10 points of gratitude, we would like to welcome the HJLTP educator from Bulacan West, Mr. Rolando Sorbona. Brothers and sisters, let's give him a big virtual round of applause.
Much. Morning, Mr. Friends. Good morning, our national leaders. For my 10 points of gratitude. First, I'm so thankful and grateful to our heavenly parents to extend my life here in physical world. And two, I'm so grateful to our two parents for their sacrifice and their foundation here in our moment, especially for us, for that lay foundation for to hurry forward to build the new book. And three, I'm so grateful to my spiritual parents to invite me and attend a 10-day seminar and receive the divine principles, especially for the Pasay Center. And thank you so much. And number four, I'm so grateful to attend 21 days for SGLTP seminar and be part of their mission of HTM. Because of that mission, I realized and also I educate myself and improve myself to how to communicate other people, especially for all the couple in the front line, and also how to realize the importance of their family. And number five, I'm so grateful to my physical family, especially to my physical parents, and I'm so grateful for them because napabless ko sila, and also my family become a blessed family, and also my sister, they have second generation. That's why I'm so blessed and grateful for that, because they accept the true parents blessing. And six, I'm so grateful to our Tong Ilmudo family also for the training in 1 year program. Because of the training in 1 year, I developed my physical body, and also where how to unite and also how to teach that people and to give them to inspiration, especially for that young people in outside. And seven, I'm so grateful to our GTF family, to my brothers and sisters, and Tita Kino and Ate Kayo, to guide us to become how to overcome our limitation and how to follow their time schedule. And eight, I'm so grateful to my spouse and to be part of my life. And I'm a blessed to them that beautiful heart, and she accept me who I am, and support me to our mission, especially for this HTM, to how to develop my faith. And 9, I'm so grateful to Kuya Jan to guiding us and helping to improve my spiritual life and also improve my skills, how to communicate other people, the barangay, and also for the people in the outside world, how to give love them. And 10, I'm so grateful to this opportunity to share my 10 points of gratitude. And also, I'm so grateful to our national leader for every day to their sacrifice to give the internal guidance for us, to give love. And thank you so much po. Yun lang po.
Thank you so much, Kuya Rolando Sorbona. Brothers and sisters, let's give him a big round of applause. Thank you so much. And now, thank you so much. And now for our offering song, we would like to welcome our IAYSP Bulacan members singing Wala Kang Katulad, True Parents. Let's give them a big virtual round of applause.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. Happy morning devotion.
Let's give them a big round of applause. Wow, tunay ngang walang katulad ang kadakilaan. Heavenly Parent and true parents when it comes to raising us, our daily devotion and inspirations. And now to move forward, we also would like to prepare our hearts. I know na ito talaga yung pinakakahintay natin from hearing our national leader really give us inspiration every day. We would like to welcome our very young and very amiable National Leader of Family Federation for World Peace and Unification, none other than Mr. Reverend Leo Angelo Halo. Please, let's give him a big virtual round of applause.
Thank you very much, our sister Lady. Thank you. First, I would like to greet once again our heavenly parents and true parents. Good morning, heavenly parents and true parents. To all our beloved leaders, Chandu families, Blessed Central families, beloved brothers and sisters, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Welcome once again to our morning devotion. Thank you very much to our NCR family for hosting today's morning devotion. Thank you very much for that very wonderful song offered to us by our sisters today. A really very beautiful and really inspiring song. Also, thank you for our brother Rolando for sharing his heart, his 10 points of gratitude today. This morning, I will be sharing with you today is our 26th day of our morning devotion in the 5th 40 day morning devotion. So last night we had the meeting again for Chandu families and Blessed families and church leaders, and it was a very good meeting together with our President Hori. Every Monday, actually, we are very inspired to listen from testimonies of Chandu families and also some church leaders. And especially, we are very happy to always receive the guidance of President Hori. So we really encourage also all those families. You can attend that meeting. And President Hori is emphasizing how important, listening from, testimonies of brothers and sisters. These are truly inspiring. And sabi niya, even he mentioned that this is like even more than like a Sunday service. So really, the Chonbo Providence or Tribal Messiah, this is the most important. So this morning, I would like to share with you this topic entitled The Conditions for Tribal Messiahship. So let us study together. True Father said, each of you is a tribal Messiah. I now have given you the name of Messiah. Each of you is a tribal Messiah. What should you do as a tribal Messiah? I have prepared everything that you may need in order to become a national Messiah, world Messiah, and cosmic Messiah. I have prepared a mountain of treasures for you. You will inherit them once you become a Messiah. They will pass down to you as water flows through a pipe. If you are unable to inherit these things, your descendants will accuse you. So, really, all of us, Father said, we are all Messiah. So Father said, I have prepared everything that you may need in order to become a national Messiah, a world Messiah, and even cosmic Messiah. Father said, I have prepared a mountain of treasures for you. So we cannot imagine this great blessing that true parents have given us to become Messiah. So this time, we are doing now our mission as tribal Messiah. So this is actually our, really mission. We have to complete this in our lifetime. Father dito, you will inherit them once you become a Messiah. All these treasures that true parents prepared for us, we will inherit this. And then they will pass down to you as water flows through a pipe. So that's why, how can we really receive blessing from heaven? Already true parents have prepared everything, but how to inherit this? We need to take our responsibility as Messiah, especially as tribal Messiah. So this blessing will pass down to us as water flows through a pipe. Can you imagine this? So really naturally, blessing will come to us. So, but Father said, if you are unable to inherit these things, your descendants will accuse you. Can you imagine, we live in this time with our true parents that all heavenly fortune are already in this era. So, but there is condition for us to inherit this. It is not just, given to us. It will not just be given to us automatically, but we have to do certain condition. What is that condition? We need to become tribal Messiah. We need to inherit through this. We can inherit everything from true parents, and it will flow like a water, Father said, that is flowing through a pipe. Can you imagine that? And then these blessings, this heavenly treasure that prepared by heaven for us will be inherited by us. But if we will not going to become tribal Messiah, Father said, what will going to happen? We cannot inherit this. And then our descendants will accuse us. That's why we are now living in this era. Every time, Sunday service, Munduke, in all meetings, we talk about this, right? That's why really President Hor is emphasizing, really this path of Chonbo. Right? We are making our farm, and really we are making a farm of happiness for people. So truly, this is what we should do really now, especially our Blessed Central families, because there is certain difference, become Chonbo family and Blessed family. But all of us actually needs to become Chonbo families, meaning fulfilling our mission, a blessing our 430 generations of ancestors, and then 430 families in the physical world. So we can become Heavenly Tribal Messiah, become Chonbo families. So that's why this is the only way, this is the condition for us to inherit from our true parents, this blessing that is prepared for us. Aju, so no matter what, even though still our young brothers and sisters, this is already our very clear, should be our very clear goal sa buhay natin. Right? Why we will be blessed, why we need to receive the blessing, for us to become tribal Messiah. And then receive and inherit all this treasure and blessing that heaven prepared for us. And then later on, we can pass on to our descendants. Aju? That's why lahat po tayo, we are tribal Messiah. Whether even you are still young, our second generation also. Right? Later on, that's why it's good that we can learn these things while we are young. Right? Malaman na natin, maintindihan na natin now what is really our mission. Very clear. Right? So all these things that we are doing, this is just preparation for us to become one day, become tribal Messiah, become Chonbo, Victor. Right? So that's why it's very, very clear, our mission, our purpose. So whatever we are doing now, these are our preparations that one day we will become victorious. Tribal Messiah will become victorious Chonbo families. So Father said, walk the same path I walked in the past. God will not help you, nor will I, my children or other church members. Still, follow me. Walk the same path I walked in the past. Afterward, you will have freedom. Afterward, a new heaven and earth will unfold. Up to now, there was only one male Messiah. But from now on, we shall have the family Messiah. Up to the present, the single Messiah was severely opposed. However, now, with the family Messiah well secured, accusation will end, and without fail, you should return to your hometown. Take responsibility as a tribal Messiah and proudly proclaim, I have returned as a tribal Messiah. This is for you and your descendants. It is like this, the time when the people of Israel were divided into the 12 tribes. We have entered the land of Canaan. So that's why Father said, we have to walk the same path as Father walked in the past. So afterward, you will have freedom. So this is the only way for us to be free. That's why we are studying and learning through parents course, because we have to walk. Already we are actually walking the same course. All of us, no one is exempted. We have to really walk this path. So that's why afterwards, Heavenly Father, a new heaven and new earth will unfold. So up to now, there was only one male Messiah. But from now on, we shall have the family Messiahs already. We are now living in this era, right? Unlike before, that only true father is walking this path, and then a lot of opposition, a lot of persecution, truly unimaginable. Father's course, the course that true father have walked, right? But now, in our time, really already different. So already all these accusations, Heavenly Father, already is coming to an end. Actually, already ended. We cannot, maybe some small, just small challenges, but unlike before, right? So that's why Father is telling us we need to return to our hometown. Already Father is talking about this. Do home church, go back to your hometown, and then proudly proclaim that I have returned as tribal Messiah. So after we are doing, yung Cain tribe natin, and then we go back, or yung iba, we could see sa mga testimonies, yung iba, na una actually sa kanila yung able tribe, those who have really good foundations. So it's really important. So we cannot leave behind yung able tribe natin. So of course, many of us, tayo na una yung Cain tribe. And then after that, we go back to our hometown and then bless our able tribe. Right? So this is for you and your descendants. It is like the time, Father said, when the people of Israel were divided into the 12 tribes. We have entered the land of Canaan. So we are already in that era. We now have entered the land of Canaan. So it's really important to really be aware that we have to walk the same path as our beloved true parents. Aju? Father said, do not think of yourself. Take care of your grandfather and grandmother. Be the last one to go to sleep. Shed blood, sweat, and tears, and support not only your sons and daughters, your immediate family, but also your extended family. This is like the wilderness course. Among the 600,000 people who followed Moses, anyone who had food must have wanted to feed only his own family. But he or she had to offer that food to Moses. It did not matter what tribe the person belonged to. His or her heart had to be such that he or she would willingly die together with the others. So that's why, we learn, during the time of when the Israelites are being guided by Moses, many actually fall away because of selfishness, only thinking about themselves. They don't even want to move. They always want to go back to their comfort area, right? So Father is saying here that do not think of yourself. So this is really now the time that we have to think of others more. Father is saying here that you have to shed blood, sweat, and tears and support not only your sons and daughters, your immediate family, but also your extended family. So that's why we cannot just, take care of our own family. Hindi lang dapat yun yung concern natin. Anyway, already my family is okay. And then already I did my part, my responsibility already okay. But it's not. We are now living in the same time and the same era. Right? The same with the time of Moses. Sabi ni Father, already we have entered Canaan. So this is the time that we have to be concerned not only of our own children, not only with our immediate family, but with our extended family. That's why our tribal members, right? So this is really important. So this is like the wilderness course, sabi ni Father. So instead of, thinking of only your own family, you have to really think of the bigger purpose first, the higher providence first, right? Cannot just think about our own selves, cannot just think about our own families. So this is really the time that, this is the time that very easy to think of ourselves. So how can we go beyond? How can we break through this kind of thinking? Otherwise, we will become the same with the Israelites in the past, right? So that's why we have to overcome whatever challenges and situations. We have to think of higher. Kaya nga ngayon, lalo na ngayon, pandemic pa, a lot of challenges. How can we think sometimes of, doing these things? We have also a lot of challenges and difficulties in our own families, but despite the situation, we have to offer to the bigger, providence. We have to take responsibility no matter what. Otherwise, what will going to happen? We will become the same with the people who fall away in the time of Moses, right? That's why this time po, these things, the same thing is happening. That's why no matter what, we have to be always aware. We have to really understand our mission, our responsibility, so that we will not just think of our own self. Aju? True Father said, this is your responsibility as tribal Messiah. So even if 100 days worth of food would be gone in one day, feeding all the others, Moses' 12 tribal leaders had to offer their food to Moses. Unless you live this way of life, you will not be able to bind people in relationships of heart, from the family to the tribe, people, nation, and world. Although I established the base to bind together the nations and the world by setting a standard of restoration through indemnity, I cannot set up the base for your tribe. This is your responsibility as the tribal Messiah. That's why, actually, being tribal Messiah, we need a lot of work. So nakita natin, sa mga very inspiring testimonies ng mga Chonbo families natin, ng mga elders natin. Really, it's not really a little work ang tribal messiahship na na-bless na natin for 130 generations, tapos na. Right? So in the Philippines, because we help many people from Japan, from many countries. Also, of course, they also, give and take. We also give some support. We could also fulfill ours through, doing their tribe. But, the thing there, after the blessing, what is next? Right? So, hindi lang enough na na-bless na po natin sila, naging tribal Messiah na sila, we could enter Chonbuon. Hindi lang po yun, just a beginning. But actually, we need to settle. We need to do a lot of work in our tribe. We need, sabi ni Father dito, we need to, bind them together. So sabi ni Father, although I established the base to bind together the nations and the world by setting a standard of restoration through indemnity, I cannot set up the base for your tribe. This is your responsibility as the tribal Messiah. Father said, unless you live this way of life, you will not be able to bind people in relationships of heart, from the family to the tribe, people, nation, and world. So, actually, hindi lang po enough talaga na na-bless na natin sila, but how can we build relationships of heart? Kaya nga, many times we receive guidance na ang pagiging tribal Messiah, there should be personal touch. Ibig sabihin, we have to go to our tribe. That's why, even how busy we are, we have to find time. Even I myself need to find time. Even one family at a time. Ngayon, I don't have much, but slowly, now I'm taking care of one family, trying to build up relationship with them. Yung paisa-isa, kahit paisa-isa lang. This is a lifelong mission actually while we are alive on earth. This is our responsibility. That's why it's not enough na na-bless na natin sila, naging Chonbo family na tayo. We have to make plan, find ways, especially po ngayong time na to until 2027. Kahit pa isa-isa lang, one family at a time, three family, slowly, important it will move, and then we have to really slowly settle down and really build, this relationship of heart that, starting from our own families and then multiply to our tribe, right? And then eventually to our people, to our nation, and to the world. This is our mission as Heavenly Tribal Messiah. Kaya nga po, hindi po talaga madali ito. This is really our lifelong commitment, right? After blessing our 430 generations or our 430 families, what is next? So we need to make plan. Dahan-dahan po. Of course, many things we need to invest financially, also effort, everything we have to really invest. Aju, but this is our 5% responsibility. That's why it's already very, very clear ang mission natin on earth. Aju? So unless we live this way, sabi ni Father, you will not be able to bind people in relationships of heart, from the family to the tribe, people, nation, and world. So no one can do this. This is our mission as Heavenly Tribal Messiah. This is our responsibility. True Father said, The world is looking at you as their hope. The Israelites adopted the culture and traditions of the 7 tribes of Canaan, and this was a problem. It led the Israelites to ruin. This is a critical point. Nonetheless, it is different now. We are the center. There is no hope in the outside world, which is declining. The world is looking at you as their only hope. Starting now, unite and complete your responsibility as Messiahs. Just as God said to Joshua and Caleb, I am telling you to be bold and strong. You now have the parents, heaven, and the foundation of all the things on earth necessary to restore the right of the eldest son. Hence, just move forward with all your strength. From behind, God will support you, and the power of true parents and true family will protect you, just as they do today. All you need to do is march ahead on one path. That is the way that will lead to victory. Really, sabi ni Father, the world is looking at you as their hope. We are truly the hope of this world. Wala na pong iba. Right? That's why, sabi ni Father, starting now, unite and complete your responsibility as Messiahs. Just as God said to Joshua and Caleb, I am telling you to be bold and strong. That's why ngayon pong time na to, really, we cannot, well, iba na pong era talaga ngayon. No need to hide anything. We have to really bold and strong. Sabi ni Father, we have to really proclaim to people continuously. So Father said, we go back to our respective hometown, and then we proclaim there that I came back as tribal Messiah. So we are not really ordinary people. We are not just blessed families, right? But we are Messiah. We are tribal Messiah. Aju? Sabi ni Father dito, really assuring to us, I am telling you to be bold and strong. So you now have the parents, heaven, and the foundation of all the things on earth necessary to restore the right of the eldest son. Hence, just move forward with all your strength. From behind, God will support you. And the power of true parents and true family will protect you, just as they do today. All you need to do is march ahead on one path. That is the way that will lead to victory. So actually already very clear. Everything is given to us. Do not worry. Just be bold and strong. Father said, behind you, God will support you. God is supporting us. That's why no need to worry about anything. And then the power of true parents and true family will protect you, just as they do today. All you need to do is march ahead on one path. That is the way that will lead to victory. That's why kahit ano pong challenges and difficulties, most important, we have to march ahead with one path. Do not find, do not make a detour. Do not try to find another way. There is only one way. Aju? So now, we are now living in this time. We are the center. So there is no hope in the outside world. The outside world is continuously declining. We are the only hope. The world is looking at us as the only hope. Aju, we, the tribal messiahs. That's why each of us, if we take responsibility, kaya nga po ngayon, so now we are now preparing, we have 74 families, 74 couples preparing to be inducted as Chonbo this coming October 10. And then we don't know when is the next. That's why tayo po ngayon, kahit na hindi pa tayo part ngayon, whatever we are doing, these are our preparations. But next year, ako naman ang magiging Chonbo. Or some other brothers and sisters or young brothers and sisters by 2023 or 2024. But of course, as soon as possible, we have to do it. But most importantly, we need to have a plan. So there's no other way. Already, our responsibility is very, very clear. We all need to become Heavenly Tribal Messiah. We all need to become Chonbo. We need to be inducted as Chonbo by true parents. Aju? So kaya kahit ano pa po ang ginagawa natin ngayon, pinagpupukusan natin, these are all just our preparation for us to fulfill our ultimate mission. Aju, already everything is clear for us. Kaya nga every day, how can we be encouraged, right? And start to take the first step sa buhay natin to become Heavenly Tribal Messiah. Kaya even though hindi pa kayo blessed, still you can do already. Starting to witness, right? Prepare people to be blessed. And then, start to take care of them. And then as you actually help other people, the more you are also preparing for yourself. Aju, kaya kahit na hindi pa kayo blessed, this is actually your preparation for the blessing. And then later on, you start your own family. Then automatically, you have already raised up certain number of people, right? Really, everything is very clear for us. And then already all the foundations are prepared. So it's just up to us now. Aju, God is always behind us, sabi ni Father. And then the power of true parents and the true family always is protecting us. All we need to do is to march ahead on one path, and that is the way that will lead to victory. That's why no matter what, we are already on this right track, right path. No matter how challenging, sometimes just need to move forward without, without hesitation. Just move forward continuously, Aju, and then for sure you will be victorious. True Father said, you are called to become the owners. So do not continue to live with the habits you inherited from your mother and father. From now on, be serious about teaching your sons and daughters. If you just leave them the way they are, the blessing you were given will fall to ruin. This is why I cannot help but dispatch you, making you take responsibility as messiahs. Don't you know you are living in the greatest time in history? The spirit world and physical world, heaven and earth are watching you. The entire universe is watching you. You are called to become the owners who can lead an era of such amazing love. Wow, Aju, right? So that's why Father said, do not continue to live with the habits you inherited from your mother and father. Father said, sabi ni Father kanina sa previous slide, the problem is we inherited the attitude of the the 7 tribes of Israel. Ito raw na-inherit daw natin itong all these fallen natures and being selfish, just thinking about our own self. So this kind of thing that we have inherited. So that's why sabi ni Father also, these habits that we have inherited from our father and mother, do not continue to live with these habits, sabi ni Father. So from now on, need to be serious about teaching your sons and daughters. If you just leave them the way they are, the blessing you were given will fall to ruin. So that's why I dispatch you as heavenly tribal Messiah. You have to really take your responsibility as Messiah. So Father is reminding us that we are really living in the greatest time in human history. Wala na pong mas greatest pa, more than this era where we are living in. That's why Father said, the spirit world and physical world, heaven and earth are watching you. The entire universe is watching you. You are called to become the owners who can lead an era of such an amazing love. So that's why tayo po, we are called to become owners. Kaya nga, hindi po tayo pwede lang na nanonood lang. Naging na sila, victorious tribal Messiah na sila. What is our feeling when we, see our brothers and sisters? Nakikita natin sila taking responsibility, becoming tribal Messiah, become Chonbo couples. Di ba tayo rin sa heart din natin, one day I also will become one. Most importantly, nandun po yung heart natin, desire natin. And then slowly we are finding ways. Also, I am also owner. No matter what, while I am alive, right? I am living in this greatest time in human history. This era, this time will never happen again. Aju, that's why no matter what, we have to do our best. As husband and wife, we need to work together, including our children. Yung mga malalaki na yung second generation nila, we can see, some families, their entire family is working in this mission. Aju, really, this is our mission as a family. We are the owners of the providence. So we have to really continue to march forward. And really, we are the leaders of this generation. Aju, no matter what, together with our beloved true parents, with our true mother on earth now, we have to really complete the providence and really bring all people to our heavenly parent. So no matter what, we have to fulfill our mission as heavenly tribal Messiah and truly become Chonbo families that heaven really can be proud of. Aju? So true Father said, a tribal Messiah stands as the center of the family. So a tribal Messiah stands as the center of the family and thus is very precious. I am the center of the world level nation, But you do not have such a position. With you, the 5% results are not there. Therefore, I am telling you to love yourself, your spouse, and your family in the way you love God, just as I have loved the world and the nation. Love your extended family the way you love your children, and love your family members the way you love your spouse. I am already connecting the nation and the world. So if you do this, you will be connected to them naturally. So that's why we are the center. Sabi ni Father, a tribal Messiah stands as the center of the family. So that's why Father is saying, sabi ni Father dito, therefore, I am telling you to love yourself, your spouse, and your family in the way you love God, just as I have loved the world and the nation. Love your extended family the way you love your children, and love your family members the way you love your spouse. I am already connecting the nation and the world. So if you do this, you will be connected to them naturally. Kaya nga, center really is the family. If you really love your family, your children, and including yourself. Already Father is telling us, meaning if we love ourselves, we have to take care, we have to protect ourselves, and then make sure that we will fulfill our responsibility. This is loving oneself, hindi lang yung pinoprotektahan na katulad ng pagkakaintindi at saka pag-explain ng mga tao sa labas. Loving oneself is really not letting yourself do things that will, destroy you. Ibig sabihin, only things that centering on our original mind. Ibig sabihin, naturally, you will fulfill your responsibility. Right? Naturally, you want to become Heavenly Tribal Messiah. Naturally, you want to become Chonbo family. Loving yourself, your spouse, your entire family, as you love God, sabi ni Father, just as I love the world and the nation. That's why really Tribal Messiah stand in the center of the family. That's why meaning we need to become a model family. Loving our spouse, our children, and then ang kailangan lang, once you establish this, what you need to do is to just extend this. Yun lang yung gagawin natin. That's why without also building, really making a good and ideal family, how can you extend? What are you going to extend? That's why Tribal Messiah stands as the center of the family. So Father said, love your extended family the way you love your children, and love your family members the way you love your spouse. So I am already connecting the nation and the world. So if you do not do this, you will be connected to them naturally. Kaya nga magiging natural na lang once we do and establish really our Tribal Messiah mission. Once we do our Tribal Messiah mission, and then with the foundation of loving ourselves, our spouse, and our family as we love God. Aju? So Father said, the Tribal Messiah level is crucial to recover the nation. So you are on the path to establish a base that connects the realm of heart of the individual to the realm of heart of the family, tribe, nation, world, and cosmos. I hope you can understand the importance of the level of the Tribal Messiah. If you look at the family as the formation stage, then the tribe is the growth stage and the nation is completion. Beginning with the nation is formation. The world is growth and the cosmos is completion. Beginning from the world is formation. Heaven and earth are growth and God is completion. Love is what connects everything. When we look at the principle of development through 3 stages, the Tribal Messiah level is crucial to recover the nation. That's why we cannot be able to see restored nation without victorious Tribal Messiahs. Ganito po kahalaga, kaya nga, you're always talking about restoring the nation, where this restoration of nation begins. Sabi ni Father, the Tribal Messiah level is crucial to recover the nation. That's why if we are really thinking of restoring our nation, what we should do our Tribal Messiah mission. We all need to become successful and victorious Heavenly Tribal Messiahs. We need to become Chonbo, no matter what, right? So that's why Father said, I hope you can understand the importance of the level of Tribal Messiah. If we look at the family as the formation stage, then the tribe is the growth stage and the nation is completion. So beginning with the nation is formation, the world is growth, and the cosmos is completion. That's why, and then the world is growth stage, and then the cosmos is completion. So beginning from the world is formation, heaven and earth are growth, and God is completion. Love is what connects everything. So there are really different levels na kailangan natin gawin. So sabi ni Father, you are on the path to establish a base that connects the realm of heart of the individual to the realm of heart to the family, tribe, nation, world, and cosmos. So that's why the level of the tribe is very, very important in especially restoring a nation. So everything, sabi ni Father, connects centering on love. That's why in our families, how to really have this artistic connection. And then also the same is true in our tribe. Kaya nga sa tribe natin, hindi lang po nagtatapos sa pag-bless sa kanila. That's why after that, most important is, how to nurture and raise them up and how can we bind them together. So, sabi ni Father, without really fulfilling our mission as tribal Messiah, then we cannot recover a nation. We cannot restore our nation. Kaya nga po, this time, in this era, ngayon, with our True Mother is really investing everything to complete the providence. So, True Mother now is talking about, continuously about Chonbo, about, this tribal messiahship. So, Father is talking about already very long time, itong mga speeches ni True Father na to. And then now, True Mother now is talking about this, from time to time, about becoming Chonbo, our Heavenly Tribal Messiah mission. Kasi nga po, without this foundation, without us taking responsibility, there will be no Chonilguk nation. Right? So, ibig sabihin, there will be no heavenly unified world without blessed families fulfilling their mission as tribal Messiah. Aju, that's why really we have to understand, sabi ni Father, I hope you can understand the importance of the level of tribal Messiah. That's why sa buhay natin ngayon, we have to really be brainwashed of fulfilling our Heavenly Tribal Messiah mission. Always we have to think, Heavenly Tribal Messiah, Heavenly Tribal Messiah, Heavenly Tribal Messiah. And then not only that now, Chonbo, becoming Chonbo. This is the original path that all of us needs to go. Aju, whether we are second generation, third generation, young brothers and sisters, didn't start family yet, what should be in our mind? That one day I can fulfill my mission as Heavenly Tribal Messiah. That one day I will become Chonbo. Dapat ito na talaga yung laging nakatatak sa mind natin. Whether we are young or, hindi pa tayo blessed, already we have to think about this. And nag-start na dapat tayo. Witnessing to one family, 3 family. This is our ultimate course, ultimate path that absolutely each one needs to accomplish. Aju? So we cannot see a unified nation or a restored nation without tribal Messiah fulfilling their mission and responsibility. Aju? Kaya nga, really, today, this time, everything is very clear. And then, now we can understand the importance and value of being a tribal Messiah, fulfilling our mission. Kaya nga, more than anything na ginagawa po natin ngayon, we have to make priority. Of course, many things we need. We need money, we need time, all these things are needed, right? But if our understanding is, not so deep about this, then, very easy to be pulled away. And then, iba na yung mga priority natin sa buhay natin. But with our understanding, pag tayo maintindihan po natin ito ng mabuti, even though we are lacking of many things, we can always find way. From the testimonies of our Chonbo, really you will going to see how Heavenly Parent has worked. Because of their commitment, because of their, last night we listened from 2 very inspiring testimonies. It's really not easy. That's true. Many things. But, pinaka-importante, our heart, our desire, and really our longingness to fulfill our responsibility and be, recognized by Heavenly Parent and true parents. Also, it's not bad that we wanted to, make our true parents proud of us, right? That's why actually true parents is doing everything for us. True parents build yung Chonbuon, not for them, but for us to be remembered from generation to generation. This is how much our Heavenly Parent and true parents loves us so much. Our True Mother. Kaya nga, sabi ni True Mother, no one should be left behind. True Mother wanted to embrace all of us. True Mother wanted that each one of us will be remembered from generation to generation. Aju, that the generations to come will going to honor us. These people, their ancestors who have lived side by side together with our beloved true parents. Aju, Aju. That's why with this guidance today of our true parents, for sure, you know, if we determine true parents and heavenly parents will show us the way. How can we become chonbo? Kaya nga po ngayon we have 74. So those who are not yet, mga blessed families natin, so please start to think and prepare. By next year, we don't know kasi po wala pong schedule ito, only through mother. We don't know when. We don't know, baka by February ulit, during the during the foundation day, na pala ngayon sa holy wedding ni na true parents during May time, April or May time. Yung time na yun, baka meron ulit induction. That's why tayo po, we need to continue to prepare. Right? This is our ultimate mission. Dapat lagi po natin isipin ito. Isipin natin ng isipin. And then one day, it will become a reality. Aju, everything begins in the mind. Pero pag tayo po hindi natin iniisip ito, iba lang iniisip natin, iba yung pinapriority natin, it will never happen. We cannot accomplish this. From this time, dapat lagi pong nasa mind natin kahit na hindi pa tayo candidate ngayon. But always we need, I am candidate, right? Always we are thinking how to fulfill this mission. And then one day, this will become reality. Aju? Really, the feeling of becoming inducted as chonbo, of course, is still a lot of things. It's different. Ibang feeling po. Can you imagine? You will be declared by the Messiah, you fulfilled your mission on earth. Of course, it's still, the standard is still we are far. That's why after we receive, the more we will work hard. Right? That's why, you know, also, sometimes, you know, I feel I need to work harder, actually. I cannot imagine, I cannot express how grateful I am to true parents with all the love and blessing, you know, and then giving us this amazing blessing, becoming heavenly tribal Messiah, especially becoming chonbo. Our hearts are just, you know, filled with so much gratitude. And then also repentance, because we are not worthy, actually. We're not worthy. That's why every time, how can we strive every day and fulfill and contribute? Kahit na naging chonbo na po tayo. Actually, we are, you know, we feel sorry and ashamed, you know. We are not worthy. That's why the only thing we can do is to continue to work hard and fulfill our responsibility. This is the only way to show gratitude to true parents. That's why with all the things, kahit ano pong situations natin, instead of complaining and, you know, looking at the negative things, but how to express gratitude and how to strive more to do something, to offer to heavenly parents and to true parents. Aju? That's why really very important talaga yung time na to. That's why true parents today is reminding us how important this mission is. The only way to fulfill this is if we put this in our mind, in our heart, we think of it every day. Even when we are sleeping, even sa dreams natin, napapanaginipan natin, then one day, this will become a reality. But if tayo, blessed families, we are not thinking about this, it will never happen. Right? That's why this time also I encourage our blessed central families to join yung meeting every Monday po yan siya, 8 p.m. We are receiving so many amazing guidance directly from our Reverend Hori. So I encourage. And then kayo po ngayon, you are candidate. You are already candidate to become chonbo. Aju? Yeah, really amazing. Let's really do our best. That really our nation will be proud of us, the generations to come. Yeah, so really, I'm really grateful to heavenly parents and true parents for this amazing guidance. Thank you so much. Once again, our beloved brothers and sisters, let's really offer our gratitude to heavenly parents and true parents. I always pray that heavenly parents' love and blessings be always upon you and your families. Thank you very much. Also, one thing I would like to remind you, our brothers and sisters, about our donation for the Songwa of our true father. You know, very few people still give their donation. President Hori said, no one should, you know, miss this opportunity. Wala raw dapat masiro. If you cannot give for families $210, for singles $120, any amount from your heart, Father Reverend Hori told me, this is really great blessing from true parents. Through this, we can be connected. That's why no one should miss. Kaya our young brothers and sisters, kahit na any amount, our blessed families, especially, please give your donation in this. This is True Mothers directly asking all members worldwide. to donate for the songwa of our beloved true Father. So as of this time, very few people pa lang ang nag-donate. So I really hope that we will going to give our donation, especially our Blessed Central families and all brothers and sisters. Let's encourage everyone. Wala po dapat zero dito. Everyone should really be connected to our Heavenly Parents and true parents directly. Aju, so once again, thank you very much. Please stay safe and let's have a great day today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Reverend Leo Angelo. Again, brothers and sisters, let's give our national leader a very warm round of virtual applause. Thank you so much for so much inspiration. And now to move forward, we will be calling our brothers and sisters that will be reflecting today. May we call on our FFWPU district leader from Bulacan East, Mr. Eric Rogelio. Let's give him a big warm applause.
Good morning, Heavenly Father and to parents. Good morning, our Reverend National Leader, Sir LA. Good morning po. All our leaders, good morning, brothers and sisters. Good morning po. Blessed morning for everyone. So, this is very, for me, it's very special lecture or special this tribal messiahship lecture to our from our beloved national leader, because for me it's like as a SGLTP, as a mobilizer, as a travel messiahship also na rin kasi we have almost 3 years doing HTM together on behalf of my leader, from my leaders Sir Ariel Realing, and then now my leader now is Sir our regional leader, Sir John. On behalf of my leaders, we do our tribal messiahship for the long time. Many tribal chombo also that we help them to become a chombo also. For me, it's like this is this time is a pandemic, but then we do house to house blessing because we need to continue the mission of our beloved true Father as the tribal Messiah mobilizer also, even though it's not for us, but very we are so thankful na to fulfill the mission of our beloved true Father. Very for me it's like risking our life to do this kind of house to house blessing from the beginning that we started here in the Philippines, the Tribal Messiah. It's like for me it's like talagang we are also parang also a hero to do this kind of mission. Many things happen for the frontline mission, but for how many 1 year and a half we are not having the COVID-19 because I believe that we are protected by Heavenly Father. We almost are always in the front line. So talagang it's like talagang di ko ma-impress my heart to do this kind of mission, but hoping na the many things experience to do the mission of Tribal Messiah, we hope some of our leaders to become a chombo also. That is with our experience like talagang treasure isang treasure to do this mission. I'm so grateful and thankful to be part the frontline to do frontline HTM. So I hope na continues to be part also the Chombo Victors. Sana ma-meet ko din yung become a Chombo Victors, even though it's like difficult to do, but then because of the experience that I to do together, the communication, all the VIPs and all the families, like even though hindi man sa amin yung naging mga members na naging chombo, that sa aming offering to those become a chombo, that is my grateful Kasi na-practice ko ang pagiging living for the sake of others. In the hope na kami mga frontliners of the Chombo Victors, maging part din ako ng Chombo together all our leaders na maging Chombo rin. Kasi ito talaga yung ating part of the mission na to become also a Messiah to our community. And then hoping na ang Pilipinas ay maraming maging Chombo. Kasi pag nangyari yan, I remember said of our true father before we go to the spirit world, na kailangan may mga Chombo victors talaga ang Philippines to become a truly good nation. So that is my na reflect na talagang maging travel message tayong lahat. And then that is our contribution before go to the spiritual world. That is the legacy na magagawa natin as a Chombo victors. So yun lang yung aking reflection to this morning. So grateful and thankful to our leaders to give us inspiration, and also to our beloved members and brothers and sisters to be part of this Hundok. Thank you so much. Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Thank you po.
Thank you so much, Mr. Eric Rogelio, and let's give him a big virtual round of applause. Thank you so much. And now, may we call on our NCR Tongel Mudo Vice President, Mr. Michael Angelo Masunsong. Let's give him a big virtual round of applause.
Yes, thank you so much, Ms. Lady Caravena. So, morning, heavenly parents and our victorious parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. So, good morning to all our leaders, our great leaders from different parts of the world, to our blessed families, to our Chombo victors, and to all our brothers and sisters. Thank you so much. So, for this morning, so I'm so grateful and thankful to share my reflection in our Hondoke. So I'm so very inspired with our topic for this morning, talking about our responsibility, especially how we can able to become a Chonbo victors in the near future. So actually po, for my past experiences, so being an HTM for almost 3 years na po. So I'm so grateful po to join different kind of missions, especially the HTM. So being a HJLTP po na member. So actually po this time, I'm so blessed sa lahat po ng mga experience ko together with many brothers and sisters who are working very hard in the front line, even at this moment of time, this pandemic. So I learned a lot of things, and I'm so thankful to all those people, those couples that we met in the front line. We know that every one of us, we have this kind of sincere heart and determination to really offer something to our heavenly parents and our true parents. That's why I realize how important our responsibility in this very important time where our true mother is really working very hard. And I want to really share my deepest gratitude by doing my best also in my responsibility. So until right now, so even though lockdown, I'm so grateful and thankful to our heavenly parents and our true parents to do our mission, house to house blessing in different parts of barangay here in Bulacan. So I'm so blessed po, and we're thankful to all our experiences, sharing and educating many couples in the front line, and that they are disheartened to receive the blessing. So they are very happy po to receive the blessing po na binibigay po ng our true parents. So even me, so it's although it's really challenging these times because of the pandemic, but we want to really express our sincere heart and determination to our heavenly parents. So I'm also thinking what kind of things I can offer to our heavenly parents and our true parents, especially as we are going to about to celebrate the anniversary of our true father's Songwa ceremony. So I'm so grateful that we have this chance opportunity to continuously do our mission here in Bulacan, doing house-to-house blessing. So yun, I'm so grateful to our leaders who continuously guiding us, especially our NCR regional leader, Sir Jan, for always remind us and always helping us how we can able to do our mission here in Bulacan, how we can able to become successful HTM and this blessing. So one of my goal also, I'm so very inspired to our Chonbo Victors, so continuously working very hard this time. So continuously educating my HTM, and we want also in the near future to become a successful uh, Chonbo Victors po. So that's why this time, so we're still doing our best to really march forward and bring victory to our heavenly parents to parents. So thank you so much po for this opportunity, for giving us this to share our heart and sincere gratitude to our heavenly parents. So once again, thank you so much for every one of us who are joining us for this morning Himdake. That's all. Magandang umaga.
Thank you so much, Mr. Michael Angelo Masunsong. And let's give him a virtual round of applause. Thank you. And yes, we have to find a way. And for our news and announcement, we will be flashing on the screen the news and announcement.
Thank you, Sister Lady. Good morning to all our leaders, brothers and sisters for our news and announcement. First, a reminder to all blessed families and members about this special donation for the events celebrating the 9th anniversary of the Holy Ascension of Sun Myung Moon, the true parent of heaven, earth, and humankind. The deadline for the donation will be on August 24, 2021. You can send your precious donation to the following bank account. For dollar, you can send it to our BPI dollar account. And for peso donation, you can send it to our PNB peso account. And the Universal Peace Federation Asia Pacific invites all our members to the International Leadership Conference Think Tank 2022 Global Forum on August 19 and 20, 2021, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Manila time. We would like also to encourage all our leaders to invite more VIPs. For the invitation letter, you can request it to our Sister Chosun Guy. And from Blessed Family Department, there will be a blessing ceremony for married couples to be held during the Peace Festival. This will be on September 5, 2021, Sunday. Target participants, all married couples at the venue, church, or public place authorized by the national headquarters. For the requirements, attend the seminar organized by the National Education Department and BFD. Date is to be announced. Submit a copy of marriage contract, and a blessing donation is $70 per couple. For more information, please contact your local BFD coordinators. And also, the second generation blessing seminar, level 2, on August 21, 2021 at 9 a.m. to 12 noon. This is for all second generation members, 18 years old and above, with their blessed parents. So there will be also a registration fee of 240 per family. Deadline of registration is on August 20, 2021. Some reminders: blessed parents are required to join the online activity. In case of the absence of the parents, second gen members will be advised to join the next schedule of blessing seminar. Also, when paying the registration fee, kindly send us a copy of the transaction receipt for record keeping. For more information, please contact your local BFD coordinators. Next, the 4th Asia Pacific Parent Matching Convocation. This is for all blessed parents and matching supporters. It will be on September 18 and 19, 2021. Registration fee, 780 pesos per family. Deadline of registration is on September 10, 2021. Again, for more information, please contact your local BFD coordinators. And also the fifth 12-day special Philippines Jojong Leadership Training Program, raising leaders and educators who can take care of the HTM blessed families to become core members. This will be on August 31 to September 11, 2021, every 3 to 5 p.m. For more information, please contact Mary Rose Tormes and Jennifer Quasito. And also from National Education Department, the 3-day series Divine Principle Virtual Seminar on August 15, 22, and 29, the 3 consecutive Sunday, every 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. And also the 7-day series Divine Principle Virtual Seminar on August 19 to 25, every 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. And the 12-day series Divine Principle Virtual Seminar on August 18 to 29, every 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. And the 21-day series Divine Principle Virtual Seminar on September 1 to 21, every 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. For inquiries, please contact Ms. Marvic Advincola. That would be all for our news and announcement. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Yev, for that news and announcement. We have lots of ways to really proclaim Philippines as heavenly nation, and we have to be bold for our national leader. We have to proclaim that we came back as the true Messiah, rather. And now, to close our morning devotion, we would like to invite our FFWPU NCR, National Capital Region Regional Leader, none other than Mr. John Rodbert Gregorio. Let's give him stage.
Okay, brothers and sisters, please join me in prayer. Our most beloved Heavenly Parent and our victorious true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, we are so grateful and thankful together with our national leader to receive this kind of guidance, Heavenly Parents, this inspiration, that our heart is really moved, Heavenly Parents, to fulfill our portion of responsibilities and to really understand the heart of our true mother, who's really sacrificing so much in the front line. Heavenly Parents, please give us enough strength and enough spiritual will, Heavenly Parents, to fulfill our portion of responsibilities and really to move our nation back to you, Heavenly Parents. As of this time, we are experiencing many difficulties in the front line, but with the inspiration from our true mother, who's really leading us in the front line of front lines, we will do the best and we will do our utmost sincerity, Heavenly Parents, to move our nation, Heavenly Parents, and to support the unification of our fatherland, Korea, Heavenly Parents. And together with all of our blessed families, we would like to determine and to really pledge ourselves, Heavenly Parents, as your sons and daughters in the front line. With this, I would like to offer this prayer with humility and gratitude in the name of John and Catherine Gregorio, blessed and all family. True.
True. And now let's offer our unison prayer. And now to have our closing greetings, let's give our Heavenly Parent and true parents. Morning, Heavenly Parent and true parents. Good morning, leaders, elders, brothers and sisters, and good morning, Philippines. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank
Morning po.
you so much, Sister
Thank you
Levy.
so
Thank
much.
you so much, lady.
Thank you so much to our NCR family for hosting
Morning,
our
Kela.
morning devotion. Thank you to our national leader, brothers and sisters. Thank you for attending our morning devotion. See you again tomorrow.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Sir Leo.
Bye-bye.
Very powerful
Hardworking
message.
brothers and sisters.